we've just put the cream onto the stove.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Turn the power on, and now we're going to chop up the blue cheese.
So blue cheese.
Into the cream, and just bring it to the boil. Give the cheese a bit of a chance to melt, so don't rush it too much. And of course, we need to add a little bit of sugar.
Of course we do.
So now we're going to be straining this. Well,
So why do you strain it?
you would like to get all the pieces out.
So the temperature of the cheese and cream mixture, is that melting the chocolate underneath?
That's correct, and that makes it into a ganache. And now we're adding the butter.
Lovely. It's very fresh.
Now, what would happen if you added the butter earlier? Like, would it turn out, or?
The butter might separate a little bit. And now the glad wrap needs to go straight onto the ganache. It's all very
right.
liquid.
See, that's not what I expected.
No.
So you don't have condensation happening.
Okay,
Well, that needs
I
to be
see.
nicely enclosed, and that needs to sit overnight.
This is one prepared earlier because then you leave that overnight.
Overnight on the bench for 24 hours.
And that's the end result there. And now where do we head, Chef?
Now we're going to be putting the ganache into our little piping bag, and straight as this.
Wow,
Nice.
that looks so smooth.
And bring it down to the bag.
Lovely.
And now we're just going to be piping
Wow.
a few. And we're going to be making these truffles just a tiny little bit smaller, just so they are a little bit more delicate to eat.
That's been left to sit overnight. And now we're talking about tempering chocolate and the final processes of this ganache, this whole journey.
That's right, that's right. So we use our couverture and we melt it down, and we need to bring up the couverture to about 45 degrees, 50 degrees Celsius to absolutely make sure all the crystals are in liquid form.
Love it.
And now we need to temper it.
Okay.
Tempering means we need to cool it down to 33 degrees roughly. There's various different ways of tempering couverture. One is on a marble bench with the angle palette, and the other one is the seeding method, and I love using the seeding method, where we just add a little bit of couverture, about 30%, into the liquid, and that will cool down the chocolate, but also the stirring is the mechanical influence that we need to bring in to animate the crystals to recrystallize. The way we do this, take 2 or 3 in our hands, and then we go into, and we just roll them like this.
And is this technique or time management?
Time management.
Time management.
Let's just go this way. And then the next thing is just roll them in cocoa powder.
Fantastic.
And
So
after
this
3
couverture,
days?
no, this couverture sets. We usually let it sit overnight again in the cocoa powder.
So it's a 4th day.
4th day, and then we pack them.
Okay, here we are.
Cheers.
Thank you, Chef.
What do we say in
Pleasure.
French? Like cheers.
Enchanté.
Enchanté.
To your health.
You've already ate it.
There's no words. Cliff, thank you so much for your time.
Thank you so much. Pleased to be
I have to
here.
shake you with my other hand.
Well done.
There we go.
Thank you.